Marriage Clinic TV.
Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host, Moralai Hanover. Thank you so much for joining me today on this edition of Marriage Clinic Live. I would like to say thank you to all our followers on our Facebook group page, to all our subscribers on our YouTube channel. Thank you to every one of us. See, if you are following us on our Facebook group page and you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please go and hit on the subscribe button. Why? Because our YouTube channel has a lot of learning resources. I tell you, you will be learning a lot by visiting that channel from time to time. Anything you want to know about marriage, about relationship, even about your kids, even praying for your home and family, you will find all those resources there. That channel is very loaded, and you will find it very useful. There is no area of challenge you are going through in marriage that you will not find a video that addresses it or talk about it. So we thank God, because God has really helped us to make it a one-stop center, where people can come to for their marital solution. So I would also like to say happy Palm Sunday to each and every one of us. We thank God. Next week is already Easter. Next week Sunday is going to be Easter Sunday. We thank God for the work that God also did during the Easter season through his son Christ in the lives of his people. So I pray that as a family, as couples, even as a household, that the work of God for this season will be made manifest in your home, in your life. And I pray that during this season you will experience healing, you will experience God's divine visitation, restoration all around, divine settlement all around. You will find rest for your soul. And this same prayer I pray for myself and my household as well. So today I want us to quickly look at a topic that I've titled the true meaning, or the real meaning of 50-50 in marriage. The real meaning of 50-50 in marriage. I mean, when we hear the word 50-50 in marriage, the first thing that comes to people's mind is the fact that 50-50 in marriage simply means you will be sharing bills with your spouse. You'll be sharing bills 50 and 50. That is, you'll be sharing bills equally. The husband is paying bills, the wife is also taking a part or a share out of that bill. She's equally paying bills, and people, when you say 50-50 marriage, the first thing that comes to people's mind is father, I'll be sharing bills with my spouse, we will be sharing bills and all of that. But I tell you, the real meaning of 50-50 in marriage is not that at all. It's not that we'll be sharing bills or sharing housework or sharing. It's more than that. As a matter of fact, the concept of 50-50 in marriage is simply referring to the concept of partnership. It's referring to the concept of partnership. It's referring to the concept of synergy in marriage. The concept of partnership. That is to say, two will achieve more. Two people will achieve more. One will chase 1,000, but two will chase 10,000. That is the concept of 50-50 in marriage. That is, when two of us come together, we come together with the mindset of synergizing, with the mindset that we are in a union as partner to move our lives forward, to move the life of our kids forward, to progress and advance the course of our lives. Then I tell you, the way you're going to address or handle that marriage would be in a better light, or in a better way. When we have that mindset that it's not just about sharing bills, it's a lot more than that. It's about synergy, it's about partnership, it's about both of us coming together to advance the course of our lives. It's about both of us coming together and committing to ensuring that your spouse will not remain the same way you met them, that their lives is going to become a lot more better than when you both met. that they will make progress in life. You are both committed to your growth and to your development. You are both committed to your success and to your progress, to your advancement in life, to your prosperity. That is the true meaning of 50-50. Together we achieve more. Together we move mountains. Together we bring down, I was together will level, mountains and all of that. So that means that when two people come together in marriage and they have, the true concept of 50-50 in mind, then they should know that they are coming together in marriage as partners. That means you are coming together to face life together. You are coming together to face the storms of life together. You're coming together to also face, the good things of life together, as well as the storms of life, because storms of life will surely come in that marriage, but you both are also meant to face that as well together. And not that when storm starts, one will now start thinking of, backing out, like, it's only for good, it's only for better. I don't want, the worst part of it, or when things go, south. I tell you, in life, the fact that we are still alive, there will be challenges, but those challenges have got an expiry date. That is the honest truth. No matter how hard they have got an expiry date. So long you know God, so long you continue to stand with God, so long you are in Christ, those challenges of life will have an expiry date. So synergy means we are going to be doing things together that will make us progress in life. We are going to pull each other up. We are going to help each other succeed. We are going to help each other, make progress. We are going to help each other live a happy and a fulfilling life, on earth while in this marriage. It also means that you are going to help to relieve the burden of each other. You are going to help to relieve the burden of each other. So it's a concept of, I'm not going to just fold my hands and look at you and watch you, carry all the loads alone, carry all the burdens alone. We share the burdens in this marriage, regardless of whether the burden is in a financial nature or is of a financial type. It's not only the financial type. Whatever burden it may be, it could be in any area. It may even be in your career. It could also be as pertaining to your children. Whatever it is that is a burden in the heart of one should also be the same burden in the heart of the other, and both of you must work together, to trash down these challenges, to make sure that they become a thing of the past. Is together you confront it. Is together you carry the burden. And that is why many people think, that's why 50-50 means, we share chores, we share financial responsibility. It's all part of it, because see, when you are in a marriage, every day you wake up, there will be chores to be done, and every day you wake up, there will be bills to be paid. As a matter of fact, as I'm talking now, bills are running. I'm using electricity. As a matter of fact, anytime I'm doing this, anytime I have to do anything for Marriage Clinic, I'm using more light than we would ordinarily need in the house. I have to put on my light. I'm using, more this and more that. It will add to the bill. But you know what? If you are truly interested in the growth, in the development, in the success of your spouse, those things wouldn't matter. You will tell yourself, our success is my success, his success is my success. So together, whatever bills comes out of these, together we will bear it, together we will carry it. And it does not have to be that both of you are contributing financially. One may not have finances to contribute at the moment, maybe because maybe they are still giving back to children or their kids are still little. But whichever way, just make sure you always have something to bring to the table. Make sure you are always helpful. Make sure you are always resourceful. You are not the lazy type. You are not the selfish type that you are only particular about yourself but you don't care about the other person. Make sure that you are paying attention to the wife you marry, you are paying attention to the husband you marry. Don't just sit down there, watch them go through the challenges of life alone. Don't sit down there, watch them do all the chores alone, because I tell you, as human beings, at some point fatigue will set in. We may get tired, even sometimes one may get sick. So you don't say, or it could even be that wife has just given birth to a child, or perhaps she's pregnant, she can't do so much. So it's not the time to start playing the African king and say, I will maintain, my position as the head, that I will not lift a finger in the house or in the kitchen. That is the time to really show or prove to that wife that you love her. That is the time to really prove that leadership is about setting example, leading by example. And you as a wife too, it's not the time to fold your hands and you'll be like, well, I don't care if he's dying, trying to pay bills. If you know that you are also in a position to help to relieve the burden, then you should not wait for anyone to tell you that you should help to reduce the burden. You should help to relieve the burden. In fact, you should do it sacrificially. You should do it gladly. Why? Because it all boils down to the progress of your home. It all boils down to the convenience, that you want for your home, the prosperity you want for your home, the progress you want for your home and for your children, the best that you want for your home and for your children. So if you always want the best for your spouse, I tell you, you will make sacrifices for them. And see, when I'm talking about couples, I'm not talking about just the men alone. I'm also talking to the women, because some women believe that they have this mindset that a man should be the one to do virtually everything in marriage. They believe that money making in marriage is only meant for men alone. They believe that some things to really make the marriage work, it all depends on the man alone, and that is not true. It takes two to make progress. It takes two. In fact, even God himself says two are better than one. It's the concept, two are always better than one. Even in life's reality, you will see that when you have help in your life, the journey is easier, the journey is smoother. But when you are doing anything alone, it's become laborious, it's become burdensome. So even God did not design life to be at a solo level or in a solo way. Even when God created the first man and the first woman, it was said that the woman will be a helpmate for the man, that is an helper. It's because God can see that it's not good for the man to be alone, that he will need help in his life. And that is how you should be to your spouse. You should be an helper to your husband. The husband should be an helper, to his wife. You both must be helping each other out. From time to time, you must be helping each other out. Help each other to sort out things. Help each other to make progress. Encourage each other to aspire, and not only to aspire, to accomplish, to follow their dreams, to follow their vision. See, that you went into marriage does not mean you should throw away your life ambition. You should throw away your life goals and say, because I'm married now, I've put an end to my dreaming in life. I've put an end to my visions in life. I've put an end to my dreams, to my aspiration. It does not work like that. As a matter of fact, when marriage makes you to put a stop to all these things, then it shows that there is a problem. Marriage may slow it down, because maybe now you're pregnant, you're raising kids and all of that. But the moment that phase goes away, because a time will come that giving birth and raising kids, that phase will gradually phase off. Now when that phase goes away, what will you be doing? Would you be following your dreams and your aspiration, or that's the time you start, looking for another excuse why you should not pursue your life goals and vision because you have gone into marriage? You've put a peg on your life. It should not be like that. So this 50-50 concept is the concept of together we move the mountains together, we lessen the burden together, we confront life issues together, we make progress together, we make our home comfortable together, we raise the kids together, we raise the kids. See, some people believe that raising of the kids belongs to the men, to the women, but that's not true. Together you raise the kid. Be interested in what is going on in the lives of your kid, both as a father and as a mother. Both of you must pay attention to the children. You must raise the kids together. You must try and be involved and be committed. That is the true meaning of 50-50. And see, it also means that whatever considerations you make for yourself, make it for your spouse. If you feel that rest is good for you, then you should know that rest is equally good for your spouse, and you should respect their time of rest or their rest time. When it's time for them to rest, let them rest, and know that you will make your wife work 24/7 and you are not even paying attention to the fact she needs rest. And that's why sometimes, because at times when I don't even see myself, when I don't even know that I'm stressed, it will be the one telling me, you are not looking like the real you. You are stressed. You need to take a break. Just leave those things. I will get it done for you. Go and rest. And that is how it should be. Pay attention to your spouse. Why? Because when they are well rested, when they wake up rejuvenated. They will wake up revived to do a lot more, to accomplish a lot more. But when you use them to the point that they can't even see themselves again, they don't even know if they are still living or they are existing, then you can't get so much from that kind of a spouse. But when you are considerate, when you consider each other, then you will see that that person will be refreshed, will be revived each time you give them the opportunity to rest, the opportunity to even be alone at times, to meditate, to reflect, to pray. It's always important. Also, as a family, as a couple, don't forget to pray together, pray for your home, pray for your children. It's not everyone that is happy seeing you married. It's not everyone that is happy seeing you make progress. It's not everyone that is happy saying that God is helping you. So you need to continue to pray, focus on God, commit yourself into the hands of God, commit your children into the hands of God, and hand over your battles to God. And be rest assured that God of heaven will fight your battles for you. And you both should fight each other less. Why? Because when you have the understanding that we are in this together, for a greater result, for a better result, for a better outcome, then it will be lesser fight. Then it wouldn't matter anymore who does what. What matters most is that it is done, that it gets done. It won't matter anymore who pays the bills. What matters most is that the bills are paid. It won't matter anymore whether who washed the dishes or who cleaned the kitchen. Or the most important thing is that the environment is clean, that everyone feels safe in the home environment, that there is hygiene. It doesn't matter who cleans the bathroom or what is important is that one of you is paying attention to ensuring that everywhere is clean. Or even both of you may decide to to do the work yourself, or you may decide to get help out there to get it done. What is important is that it is done, it is accomplished. You can say that okay, it's being paid, it is being done. That is what you're after. It's not about who does it or who doesn't do what, but it's about the fact that we want to get results, and the result is that this has been done. So I'd like to stop here now. I think I've said a lot. So 50-50 is not just about paying bills and sharing bills. There's a lot more to that, and that is what I've just explained in this video. So please, if this video blesses you, kindly share it with others, share it with your spouse, let them listen to it. It will surely inspire them to make changes in their own lives as well, to make sure that the marriage becomes better. And I wish all of us happy Easter, enjoy our Easter holiday, and I pray that the blessings of God will not depart from our home, will not depart from our lives and from our family. I remain your host. Well, I hand over to till we meet again. I say